Good morning, YouTube. Kind of like that. Good morning, Vietnam. Good morning, YouTube. How you doing? Kevin here, and we got another one to work on. This right here is a we call it a Yamaha Kodiak. We call it the 400, and it's a single-cylinder four-stroker 4x4. It's been sitting for a very long time. Has a bad piston in it. I guess one of the rings are bad. So we're going to be getting into this. It came to me just as you're seeing it. So right now, just checking it out. It's missing the cylinder head completely. So I told the guy that he needs to find a cylinder head for it. But nevertheless, for the most part, it's in pretty decent shape for what it is. Here, flip the box there. I'm going to ultrasonic clean the carburetor and get that all done. It has 4,052 miles on it, which is not bad. Disc brakes in the front, which is missing the lever. Got a lot of stuff he's missing actually. So it's missing the lever right there. Just looking over it. I did a preliminary walkthrough when he was here. Might actually have a lever for that. I'm not quite sure. It's liquid cooled. It's got a winch on the front. Looks like it got hit a couple times, but if you don't hit them, you're not having fun, right? So basically he got this machine and he's looking to have it put back together. So this is what I do. So we're going to do some videos on how to do a top end on a 4-stroke, which is pretty cool. Cylinder's not in all that bad shape. I'm going to teach you guys how to hone a cylinder. We're going to hone this. Ultrasonic clean the carburetor, and we got, basically it's like a jigsaw puzzle. Put this thing back together. We're going to be working on this within a week or so, or as soon as I get the cylinder head. I can't really do much without the head, but I can pull the piston out and do all that type of stuff. Figure out what we need for gaskets and get them coming. And so yeah, it's pretty much, I need some ties eventually, but it's in decent shape. It's not in bad shape for the most part. It's been really what did it for this one is a sat, and the person who took it apart is not putting it back together. So I'm gonna go right through this thing, and we're gonna change the oil, change the antifreeze, go right through it, whatever it needs, right? So this is a pull start. I got a little box of parts that came with it right here. So in the box we have the side cover that's missing off the carburetor, and the reason why they took this off is so they could disconnect the throttle cable. This is your timing chain guide right here. That's your cam side cover for the Yamaha. Pretty nice looking cover. The giant head studs, all 4 of those are here. This is your battery cover, actually the bottom for the battery. Then you get one of your mounts. They took out the mount. Just some heavy duty bolts here, axle bolts, cam tensioner, spark plug, which definitely is going to have to be replaced. And there's the piece for the head that was missing. Some guides, some clips. We got some stuff in here. So all the bolts, we got to figure out where all these go. And I'm going to teach you guys how to find out, because some of these bolts are different lengths. I'm going to show you how to find out which ones go where. Pretty cool. That's a pretty important grommet right there. Goes to the head. So we got some stuff coming up, guys. Yamaha recoil. Got reverse. 400 4-wheel drive. Pretty nice little buggy. What else can I tell you about it? It's got a trailer hitch on it, which is nice. Those are always helpful. And it's a Kodiak, so that's a good little quality 4-wheeler right there. And I'm guessing from what he's got in, for what he paid for it, whatever he puts into it, he's going to benefit from. So it's on the older side, but we're going to do it up. We got plastics. These plastics are all smashed and broken and bent. So he's got a nice rare set of plastics right here. And right on the back here, he's on this trailer, he's got a whole front piece. So this is going to be a pretty fun project. I'm looking forward to doing it. Quick kind of little walkthrough. So these 400s they're pretty nice little machines. It's got the winch in and out. Yep, that'll move. G-tenths. Goes back. Probably going to lubricate that because it has a little bit of a grab to it. Ignition's right here. That's where they put the key. So, don't know much about the disc brakes on this thing, if they work or not, because it's missing the handle, but it's a Yamaha handle. And I happen to have a Yamaha master cylinder from a Virago, and it looks the same to me. So I think I would have that. Oh yeah, it's seized up. Can't remove it. That's why the lever's off. The master cylinder's jammed. Can't even push that in. Not even a little bit. You should have. You're not going to be able to pressurize the system with your thumb, but you should be able to wiggle it or move it in a little bit. I can't even rotate it. And on these Yamahas, this is pretty cool. See this screw right here, right on the back side? This is your throttle stop. So say you wanted your kid to use this thing, you just loosen up that jam nut, you screw that in, and then you can govern how fast this thing is going to go. He could open this thing up at full throttle, and he's only going to go as fast as the Power Wheels. You back it out, then you'll be able to do all kinds of stunts with it. So, get all kinds of rubber mounts, yep. All goes up in here. Whole carburetor assembly, right there. We're going to pressure wash it, make it all nice and pretty. Well, not until we get the motor together though. Change the oil in it. So this is pretty cool. And this is a what do you call it there? I believe it's a 5-speed, and then it's got the reverse. So it's got the heel toe shifter. Looks like they did some what do you call it there, modifications to that. That's cool though. All moves. Yep, it's 1 down, neutral, and 5 up. Yep, so it's 5-speed. That's your oil cooler right there. This is air cooled. I said that it was liquid cooled. This is not liquid cooled. This is air cooled. For some reason, I thought it was air cooled or liquid cooled because of the cooling fan in the front. So we gotta check all that. I think that's just for blowing on the motor. So it's air cooled with the fan. That is cool. Yep. So there is no antifreeze in this. I stand correct. I saw the radiator here, and I saw the fan. And I didn't put 2 and 2 together. That's a air cooled oil cooler. And this engine's air cooled, so there's no antifreeze. It's got the timing chain pretty well tightened down there. Did a good job with that. So we're going to replace all that. Go right through it. And basically to get the jug off, you just got to undo this bolt right here, and there's one on the other side, and whoop, pops out. So pretty nice. They were working on it and just were unable to finish it. So that's not a bad thing. Headcock seized up, can't turn that, so that right there will go in the ultrasonic cleaner, and that right there will be, and then I'll do my trick I showed you guys with the oil, with the grease on the back side, and that right there will come out nice. That thing will be moving so smoothly. In fact, I just did the one on my Kawasaki because mine was getting tight. This is a shaft drive, not chain. It's got a shaft drive, and this is also going to need the oil checked. These are notorious for blowing up, and what happens is water gets into the seals. These don't ever get checked, and then basically it runs it dry. So we're going to take the plug out of that and see if we got water in there or what we got, because it's typical. Your brakes are on that side, but your vent is plugged on that. You don't have a vent on it. Here's the tube that goes up to the vent. So that's supposed to be on there, but it's got a nest in it. And what that is for moisture and stuff inside there, so water doesn't go in there. You need that plugged up, so it vents it up higher. It's pretty nice. It's a sealed unit, and your light in your box, your toolbox back here, and your battery sits right on the left of it. So not a bad little system. Get the winch cables up there. So pretty nice little quad. Nothing too dramatic with it. And I think this is going to be a fun project. So we're going to, we call it there, tag it and bag it. And the winch cable's all wound up in there. So we'll straighten all that out. And I'll show you guys how to fix that problem. That problem right there is because it was winched in, free spin. So I'll show you guys how to fix that as well. They did a nice job putting the winch in there though. Comes right around. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. So anyway, this is the Yamaha Kodiak 400 4x4. And we're going to be putting it together. So if you guys have any questions, please comment, please subscribe, and like and share the videos. I really appreciate that. And it's fun to be doing these things for you guys. So for preparation, what we're going to do, because this thing's going to be sitting for at least another couple weeks till we get all the parts and that machine, you know, hone that and get that all squared away and get everything done. What we're going to do is we're going to shoot the cylinder with some penetrating oil or some white lithium, you know, either one. Put a bag over that, strap the bag, a new fresh bag, strap that back down, and then we're going to top this whole thing over and get it under cover so it doesn't get, it's been inside, so we want to keep it that way. We want to make sure it's nice and tight and put away properly here. Some bolts here. That's for the clutch. We're going to fix that whole problem. Light switches are jammed. I'm going to show you guys how to fix all this stuff. This is the stuff I love. I love it when they come damaged like this because I can show you guys how to fix it. If I force that up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this thing. But I'm going to show you guys a nice, cool way to fix a stuck switch, because that is stuck. That ain't going anywhere. And I'm going to show you guys how to fix it and what do you call it there, how I lube them. That feels alright. That's your horn, your stop button right there, and that's your kill button right there. That's still tight. I'm not going to force it because I can fix them before I break them. Keep that in mind. Fix them before you break them. And then let's see, anything else I can see? Taking a light, you know, just to check back at it. Headlights are all on there. It's got the headlight guard. I'm just going over this to see what I see. You know, I see a bolt missing on the mud flap. I like the little things, you know. Keep them factory, keep them, you know, good. And so, all right, yeah, that's pretty much it. Missing the cover. Actually, I think I have one of those little rubber covers for the front there. And those covers actually it's gonna sound stupid, but those are actually very important, because when you go to take apart take that king nut off, it's gonna be a bitch. With the rubber cover on there, it keeps it nice and clean. So when you go to take it off, it's not so bad. Missing the one on the front here too, but it's got the two back ones. I think I have a couple back ones. I'll have to check on that. And it's missing a couple lug nuts. I know if it was a couple. There was one in the front there missing. I think it was just that one. Yeah, just that one lug nut was missing. So we'll check the threads on it and then we'll put that back on. So yeah, there she is. Kodiak 400. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe. And if you have any questions or comments, please send them my way. Thank you for watching.